Did you ever find yourself marveling at the glowing skin of a pregnant woman? Their complexion radiates health, beauty, and youthfulness. It's like their skin is aging in reverse, free from the shackles of wrinkles, crow's feet, and the weary look that often comes with age. But now, what if I told you you don't need to be in an exclusive club for expectant mothers to achieve this enchanting youthful glow? That you could also bask in some radiant and youthful glow regardless of your age or maternity status? Well, now you can. And it's all thanks to brand new research from Nobel Prize-winning scientists who discover an aging clock hidden inside your skin cells. During pregnancy, this clock does something almost magical. It turns back time, restoring the skin to its freshest, most vibrant state. The skin of an expectant mother doesn't just glow. It's as if it is radiating life itself while capturing youth and vitality. And now doctors say this can be harnessed, offering anyone the chance to experience the miracle of glass skin. Supported by research from Harvard, Yale, Dartmouth, and Vanderbilt University, this game-changing revelation has already been used across the US by more than 109,000 women just like you to eliminate wrinkles and fine lines. Watch the crow's feet vanish and enjoy firmer, tighter skin that gives you a dewy glow without the discomfort of pregnancy. Just imagine the envy in your much younger sister-in-law's eyes when she marvels at your flawless skin, unable to resist, asking you about your secret, and the joy of having strangers mistake you for someone years younger than you already are. And picture yourself looking in the mirror, feeling a surge of confidence and pride when you see your skin looking as if you turned back time. This isn't about shallow vanity. It's about the emotional rewards that come from looking and feeling your best. I know it might sound too good to be true, especially if you've tried expensive creams and serums, or even considered Botox or fillers. But this proven dermal glow secret is different. It taps into the very essence, what makes your skin age and stops it in its tracks, rewinding the clock on your physical appearance by 12, 19, even 22 years. The best part, it's something you can start using immediately. Hello, I'm Grace Jones. And during this fast-paced presentation, one of your dermatologists definitely doesn't want you to see. Not only will I reveal what this mysterious dermal glow secret is, but more importantly, I'll show you the exact method to turn back the clock on your aging skin. When you do, you'll regain the youthful look and vitality you thought was lost forever. Your skin will regain its elasticity, becoming firm and smooth. Wrinkles and fine lines will fade away as if by magic. You'll feel a surge of confidence every time you look in the mirror. And you'll love how your skin feels so soft and supple. Imagine revitalizing and refreshing your entire complexion while experiencing a surge of self-confidence. Experience an intense self-love and respect that extends beyond skin deep, propelling your mental well-being and positive outlook on life, all while enjoying your newfound control over aging and improved quality of life. And it's all thanks to an extraordinary age-reversing skincare secret discovered by Nobel Prize-winning scientists who found a hidden aging clock deep within our skin cells. This dermal glow secret works. No matter how many crow's feet have etched themselves on your face, regardless of how deep your fine lines have become or how dull and tired your skin looks. And it has absolutely nothing to do with expensive creams or torturous Botox, endless salon visits, or changing your diet. It doesn't involve $8,000 facelifts or nightmarish chemical peels, daily face yoga, masks, or makeup either. It's so much simpler than any of that. Yet the moment you start using age-reversing skincare secret, you'll be shocked by the pace at which your skin begins to reclaim its youth. Your complexion will start to glow with an intensity that makes you feel alive. Your wrinkles will start to soften, your fine lines will become less visible, and your skin will look and feel plumper and firmer. Mirrors will no longer be your enemy. Instead, they'll become your new best friend as you admire your reflection of your rejuvenated self. Dark spots and uneven skin tones will start to even out and brighten within weeks. Your confidence will skyrocket every time you leave your home, unafraid to show the world beautiful and radiant face. And most importantly, once you start using the RevivaGlow secret I'm about to reveal, not only will you reclaim the youthful skin you've once had, but it will feel like you've regained control over the aging process too. You'll be able to face every social encounter with pride. You'll relish being the center of attention in photographs and never again feel like a faded version of yourself, hidden under layers of makeup and scars. Instead, you will feel free and full of life. You will join the over 109,000 women across the U.S. who also believe there is no hope for their aging skin and who have been astounded by just how stunning their skin has become. Like Janice in New York.
Over the years, I'd spent a fortune trying to regain my youthful skin, but my wrinkles and fine lines seemed to mock every attempt, and I was so self-conscious that I stopped going to social events. Following the advice in your video has been the best decision that I ever made. My skin has never looked better, and I feel like I've regained my looks. Thank you so much.
And Laura in Ohio.
I used to avoid mirrors, horrified at my reflection. But after finding your video, not only did I eagerly check myself out every chance I get, but I also feel more alive and confident than ever before. It's like the clock has been turned back and I'm in my 20s again.
Along with Elaine in California.
My skin was dry, dull, and covered in fine lines. No expensive cream, cosmetic procedure, or diet change seemed to work. Your RevivaGlow secret changed everything for me. I finally feel attractive and youthful again. Thank you.
So keep watching, because what you're about to discover is a solution that has been verified by world-class scientists and confirmed by thousands of women, just like you, all across America. And it's a total game changer for any woman who's ever felt betrayed by her aging skin. So like I said, my name is Grace, and my journey of dealing with rapid skin aging started nearly 5 years ago around my 40th birthday. At first, the changes were subtle. Small laugh lines began to etch their way into the corners of my eyes. Tiny creases, like the first cracks in a porcelain doll, formed where my once smooth forehead used to be. My skin, once luminous, had now lost its glow and looked dull and tired. And the skin on my neck hung looser and looser with each passing day, making me look much older than I was. I didn't want to admit it, but all signs pointed to the fact that I was aging quickly. And I didn't feel any different on the inside. But the woman staring back at me in the mirror was undeniably older. I remember squinting at the mirror, examining the changes, feeling like I was looking at somebody else. I started applying more and more makeup, but it just seemed to sink into the wrinkles, emphasizing them more instead of masking them. I felt like I was losing myself behind layers of foundation and concealer, behind scarves and high-collared shirts that were meant to conceal my sagging jowls. I tried to fight back with expensive serums and creams, but despite their high price tags and stellar reviews, they were all just expensive disappointments. My skin didn't change and the wrinkles didn't disappear. The dullness didn't lift, and my dermatologist advised Botox. But the fear of the uncertain results and the chemically altered appearance frightened me. I'd seen the unnatural looks and didn't want that. My friends suggested collagen supplements or red light masks, but they didn't even work. Despite all my efforts, my skin still felt like a worn out piece of leather, and aging signs only became more prominent. Looking in the mirror became a harsh confrontation with reality. My face appeared more and more like my mother's. My skincare regimen, once a pampering routine, morphed into a desperate fight against time. An unending trial of hit and miss, and each unsuccessful attempt chipped away at my self-confidence. I avoided social gatherings, fearing the scrutiny of my friends as I imagined their eyes lingering on my new wrinkles. Instead of talking to them and enjoying myself, I constantly worried about what they thought, feeling the need to hide rather than connect. I was terrified that my husband was beginning to find me unattractive, and this fear caused a constant tension between us, making me feel even more insecure. And the worst part, I feared my aging skin was just a preview of what was to come. I dreaded becoming another invisible, dull-skinned, older woman, one that loses all joy and feels irrelevant to the world around her. It was as if I were in a ruthless battle with time, and time was winning. And I know I'm not unique in my struggles. Countless women battle aging, terrified by what they see in the mirror, fearing one day that they will be left behind. And maybe you're one of them. If so, I want to tell you it doesn't have to be this way, that there is hope, There is a way to reclaim your youthful skin, rediscover your confidence, and feel seductive and vibrant again. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share with you might just change your life. You see, just 3 months ago, I was excitingly preparing for a visit to my mother's nursing home. Like always, I carefully applied my makeup using every trick I knew to conceal my dark spots and multiplying wrinkles. But on this particular visit, something happened that shook me to the core. After arriving, I noticed a young staff member, a supple, young, beautiful woman I hadn't seen before. Even though she approached me with a cheery smile, what she said next froze me. "Miss Jones, I'm looking after you today. Have you taken your medicine?" My heart sank. She had just mistaken me for my own mother. And before I could utter a word, my husband walked in carrying my mother's favorite flowers. With a friendly smile, the young woman asked him, "Can you help me with your mom? She really needs to take her pills." Her words hit me like a punch in the gut. Tears threatened to spill from my eyes, and a hot wave of embarrassment washed over me. Did I really look that old? Could I be mistaken for one of the old residents here? And did it really look like my husband was my son? My husband tried to laugh it off as a misunderstanding, but I saw the flicker of surprise in his eyes. And for the rest of the visit, I forced myself to spend time with my mother, but my heart just wasn't in it. What should have been a wonderful afternoon was overshadowed by gnawing insecurity. And for the rest of the day, I found myself avoiding mirrors, avoiding my own reflection. And the ride home was a silent one. I kept stealing glances at the visor mirror, scrutinizing each line on my face. And for days after, I felt like a shadow of my former self. Every time I caught a glimpse of my reflection, it was a stark reminder of the years etched onto my skin. I felt the nagging unease. Part of me wished I could just accept this as my reality. But if I was truly being honest with myself, there was this burning desire, this yearning to reclaim the vitality, the beauty, and the boldness of my youth. To feel like I did in my 20s again. Not the person with sagging skin that strangers saw. The young me who turned heads when she walked into the room. The one who had her whole life ahead of her. Deep down, I still had a small spark of hope. Was it wishful thinking? Perhaps. But sometimes hope is all you have. And surprisingly, in the most unexpected of ways, that sliver of hope turned into a beacon, a breakthrough that freed me from the burden of rapidly aging skin. One that wiped away my wrinkles, cleared out my dark spots, and tightened my neck, making me the focus of admiring looks once again. You see, a few weeks after that horrible moment at the nursing home, I met my friend Lily for lunch at a nearby restaurant. And I hadn't seen her in a few years, and I was really excited to catch up, especially after hearing that she'd finally got pregnant after years of trying. I was so happy for her. But the moment I walked into the restaurant, I saw Lily seated at our table. I could barely utter a word. She looked so much younger, so radiant, brightening up the entire room with her glow. It was like she had shed 15 years right off her face. Her skin was perfectly smooth, her wrinkles had vanished, as well as her dark circles. And her hair looked so full and luscious. I felt thrilled for her, but couldn't shake off my own feelings of envy. Her pregnancy glow looked amazing, and I couldn't get this burning question out of my head. How come pregnancy makes your skin so luminous? I mean, thinking back on my own pregnancy, I remember how my skin had also transformed, becoming remarkably smoother and brighter. It was as if pregnancy had unlocked some secret to youthfulness. Why was that? That night, I found myself in front of my computer. And because I couldn't stop thinking about how good my pregnant friend's skin looked, and how the same phenomenon seemed to happen to all pregnant women, I began searching for everything I could about what it is about being pregnant that gives us such glowing, youthful skin. Reading every article I could, blogs, scientific studies, any available material. And that's when I stumbled upon something called methylation. I'd never heard of this word before, but I read that methylation naturally occurs more when we're young and incredibly intensifies during pregnancy, no matter what your age. It's a biological function that takes place inside your cells, playing a key role in maintaining plump, toned, and healthy-looking skin. I was intrigued, so I kept digging. And as I did, I saw scientific study after scientific study referring to methylation as an anti-aging clock in our cells, and saying that when methylation stops working, like it's supposed to, wrinkles appear and our skin becomes saggy and dull. And these weren't just random studies. For example, one of them was written by 29 scientists from places like Harvard, Cambridge, and UCLA. And even for a non-expert like me, I could tell that that was a big deal. It was fascinating, but honestly, it was also a bit over my head. However, from what I was seeing, at least two things were clear. One, this methylation process was a key factor in both the radiant skin of pregnant women and the youthful looking skin in most of us in our 20s. Two, when methylation isn't working like it should, our skin cells age and die, making us look more wrinkly, saggy, and old. So I began to wonder, could this be a hidden reason my skin was aging faster than I wanted it to? The reason I was now seeing new wrinkles appear almost daily, and why these deep creases were forming around my mouth and my eyes, and my neck skin was sagging. While in pregnant women, like my friend Lily, their skin seems to just automatically become healthier and younger. I felt like I was onto something big. I just didn't know how or where to go next, but I did know someone who could help, my friend Dan. We'd known each other since high school, and after graduation, Dan went off to college on the West Coast, ultimately becoming a respected scientist at a leading medical research institute. We had a chance to catch up at a mutual friend's wedding a little over 10 years ago, but I hadn't talked to him since. I remember being fascinated by some of the stuff he was working on though, and I figured if anyone could unravel the complexities of methylation for me, it would be him. So I sent him a text and asked if he had some time to talk, and an hour later he called me. We spent a few minutes catching up, reminiscing about our high school days, and it felt like no time had passed at all. The familiarity of our friendship and the shared memories, it all came rushing back. But as our conversation flowed, I quickly circled back to the reason for the call. Dan, I saw my friend of mine recently, and her pregnancy glow was just stunning. It wasn't just an observation. Ever since I saw her, I've been somewhat obsessed with finding out why that glow happens. And in my research, I came across an article about methylation, which supposedly happens during pregnancy and impacts skin health. I've been trying to piece it all together. Part of me felt embarrassed and self-conscious for even bringing this up to him. And when he didn't respond for a moment, I worried that I may have made a mistake. But then, just as I was about to blurt out, "Never mind, sorry I asked," I heard Dan let out this soft little laugh. When I asked him why he seemed amused, he replied, "Methylation isn't just about pregnancy. The key factor is skin health. Methylation happens in every cell, including your skin cells. During pregnancy, this process becomes more active, which contributes to the glow." And he explained how, during methylation, your body sends signals to all the skin cells, telling them how to act and even whether they should grow, renew, or die. Through methylation, your skin cells are constantly receiving specific instructions and being told to produce more collagen and elastin, which are the key building blocks behind elasticity and firmness. And that's also why pregnant women often have such beautiful, glowing skin, because when they're pregnant, this methylation process is working at its best. So not only does it help ensure all the cells inside an unborn child develop properly, but you also get all the benefits of every cell in your body being optimized too. He continued explaining that when the methylation process is fully active, it's virtually impossible for there to be any wrinkles, creases, or fine lines. But whenever this same process becomes interrupted, your skin starts aging fast. And speaking of getting older, Dan said that yes, as we age, the methylation process that controls our skin cells starts to falter. And that, while at first it might just be a few cells missing the methylation signals, over time, the methylation signaling becomes more and more disrupted, resulting in our skin showing signs of aging as wrinkles deepen and the glow starts to fade. But it's not only aging that affects your skin, he warned. This was surprising, but he explained that according to research from leading institutions worldwide, the main reasons behind disruptions and methylation and the resulting wrinkles and sagging skin weren't just tied to our biological age. Dan mentioned a pivotal study, adding some factors like the products we use, such as certain shampoos, can cause methylation to decline prematurely, making us appear older than we are. In that study, researchers looked like identical twins who lived far apart for many years. And they saw that in many cases, one twin had skin that looked years older than their identical sibling of the same age. That's important because if it was just aging that caused this methylation process to become disrupted, then identical twins would age at the same time. But that's not what happens. So scientists realized pretty quickly that something else had to be happening. One of the biggest culprits here is the very skincare products that we use every day, Dan said, especially those that contain a dangerous chemical known as benzene. I don't know if you realize how many common items we use daily, from skincare products, shampoo, cosmetics, and even sunscreen contain benzene. Honestly, I had no idea. Benzene, Dan explained, is a toxic chemical, and it's not just harmful when you ingest or inhale it, but it can also be absorbed through skin, making its presence in skincare and cosmetic products particularly concerning. Benzene can strip the skin of its natural oils, leading to dryness, irritation, redness, and even premature aging. And yet, in this shockingly large list of common skincare products, including lotions, serums, and sunscreens, it's pretty ironic, he said. We use all these products to look youthful and vibrant, but some of them might be doing the exact opposite, damaging our cells and even accelerating the aging process of the skin, leading to premature wrinkles, sagging, and other signs of aging. Take sunscreen as an example, Dan mentioned. Did you know that despite the increased use of sunscreen, melanoma rates in the US have tripled since the 1970s, according to the UC San Diego? Tripled? I couldn't believe my ears. Yes, he confirmed. And actually, it's been going on even longer than that. This increase dates all the way back to the 1920s. And of course, people wore a whole lot less sunscreen back then. And yet skin cancer used to be exceedingly rare. That's one of the big clues that made researchers start looking at sunscreen and other skincare products in the first place. And as soon as they did, Dan continued, they realized chemicals like benzene were an obvious culprit. Because when benzene enters our bodies, it disrupts our hormones and DNA. And worst of all, it disrupts the methylation process, which means your skin cells stop getting the instructions they need to self-repair. Instead, they begin to deteriorate, break down, and die. Is this why our skin seems to sag and wrinkle faster as we age, I asked, connecting the dots? It's one of the main culprits, Dan said. And if you're thinking that maybe since scientists know about how bad benzene is for our overall health and how much it ages our skin, they'd have done something about it already. But shockingly, they haven't. And it's still found in the most commercial sunscreens today. And an independent lab recently found benzene in more than 25% of all personal care items they tested at major US grocery stores. It's one of the biggest health conspiracies in America today, and yet virtually nobody is talking about it. I sat stunned. I had never looked at my skincare products in such a disturbing light before, and now this realization was hitting me like a freight train. Our own attempts to shield and enhance our skin were potentially fast-tracking our aging process. So what can we do about this? I asked, not sure if there even was a solution. Well, that part is pretty simple, at least in theory, he told me. To start, we should try and avoid products with benzene in them. That's easier said than done, but the less exposure, the better. And then, the most important thing, we should find a way to fix the broken methylation process in our bodies. Do that, and not only will you likely look significantly younger, but you'll feel a whole lot better too. Your sleep would improve and your hair and nails would be healthier. I mean, it would be huge. And if you need proof of this, then just go back to your friend who was pregnant. And as you know, in pregnant women's body, the methylation process goes into hyperdrive. It's like a case where God is so determined to be sure that a newborn baby is healthy. The body does this miraculous thing where it overrides all the damage that's done by chemicals like benzene and other toxins we're constantly exposed to. And for the last 9 months, you look amazing. And that's how you should look all the time. But if methylation is being disrupted, then instead of looking amazing, you're going to both look and feel worn down and exhausted all the time. Now, as a biochemist, I know about these processes, Dan added. but tackling benzene-induced methylation isn't my area of expertise. Sadly, I only explore the how and why, not the cure. I felt his frustration resonating with mine. We had the root cause, yet the remedy seemed elusive. However, let me talk to some skin doctor friends of mine about methylation, he offered. He asked for a couple of weeks to dig into some research, and I immediately agreed. A month slipped by without a word, and I started to worry. And just when I was ready to give up, my phone rang, and it was Dan, sounding excited. I have some promising news. In all of my times as a scientist, he started methylation and skin aging popped up maybe a few times. So I never really dug into it. But after our chat, I felt inspired to go deeper. I wanted to figure out the methylation process and see if we could create it on demand. So I hit the medical library hard, and I talked to some really smart people in biochemistry and skincare. I thought they might help crack this puzzle. Then, after the moment's pause, he said, and I think we've hit the jackpot, because it turns out there are some special compounds that might be just what we need to get the methylation process in gear. With that, Dan proceeded to tell me exactly what these skin restoring compounds were. And please, pay close attention because this next part is crucial. And it holds the key to not just slowing down the aging process, but even erasing it, so that you can enjoy a full dermal glow up, wiping away years of wrinkles and fine lines. This truly could rewind the clock on your physical appearance. The first compound Dan came across is something called methylfolate, also known as 5-MTHF. Methylfolate is a natural form of folic acid that the body can readily use, and it boosts methylation by up to 500%. For example, recent research conducted by the teams at the University of Florida College of Medicine and University of Georgia, the University of Illinois at Chicago, as well as Yale, Dartmouth, Vanderbilt University Medical Center, all points to similar conclusion. They found that methylfolate can help optimize the methylation process in every cell in your body, and their conclusions are backed up by a study published in a highly esteemed journal of clinical medicine in 2020, where they found that methylfolate could optimize the methylation signaling process, even when folate supplements and eating folate from foods couldn't. If you are a woman over 40, the news is even more exciting. In one major study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology, scientists found that methylfolate boosts collagen production and makes skin firmer, especially in mature women. And last year, 2 anti-aging experts at the University of Arizona conducted a major scientific review on methylfolate, where they gave this compound to women whose skin had been damaged by the sun, and the results were amazing. The women's skin became more elastic, looking tighter, and their wrinkles had started to fade. It was like their skin had found the fountain of youth. And if that's not enough, a 2020 study produced by the University of Newcastle in the UK, one of England's leading scientific research institutions, found that methylfolate could reverse the effects of UV damage in the skin in women over the age of 40 years old. Just imagine how your skin would look and feel if you could harness the power of methylfolate so that you could optimize the methylation signaling process in your cells. You could say goodbye to wrinkles, sagging skin, and fine lines for good. However, that is just the very beginning, according to Dan. The next compound he found in his research brought even more staggering results. That's because when it's combined with methylfolate, it can help you achieve that firm glass skin you've been dreaming about. It is a unique form of vitamin B12 called methylcobalamin. Methylcobalamin is a special form of vitamin B12 because it's in its most active state, which means your body can absorb and use it more efficiently, unlike other forms of B12. And just like methylfolate, it plays a crucial role in the methylation signaling process, especially in your skin. A major study published in 2018 by scientists at UCLA found that the methylcobalamin didn't just restore the methylation process in our bodies, but also set off a chain of events where damaged skin cells began to rebuild and repair themselves, almost as if they were de-aging in real time. In a big clinical trial published in the International Journal of Immunopathology, and pharmacology, researchers found that this methylcobalamin compound drastically improved the firmness, elasticity, and appearance of women's skin in just 12 weeks. And if that's not enough to get you excited, several studies from researchers at Henry Ford Hospital and the world-renowned Department of Dermatology at Mizunokuchi Hospital in Japan, UCLA, and others have all found that getting the right form of this methylcobalamin compound leads to a clearer, brighter complexion, which makes sense when you think about it, since we now know that methylation is the key reason why pregnant women have such good skin, and that pregnancy glow. Now, if you want to look even younger, all you have to do is combine methylfolate and methylcobalamin with the third compound Dan shared with me, Angelica gigas root powder, a traditional Korean medicinal herb. The root of this plant has some remarkable effects on the skin, especially when it comes to the methylation signaling process. And according to an important new study that was published by the Journal of Biotechnology researchers, found that Angelica gigas helps your skin to produce more collagen, the protein that keeps skin toned, soft, and clear. In a major clinical trial, researchers studied the effects of Angelica gigas in humans after 8 weeks and found that the women who were in the Angelica group saw 40% more collagen production when compared to the control group, and that they had a significant reduction in the presence of crow's feet under only 2 months. The same study also found that women in the Angelica group showed dramatically lower signs of sun damage after 2 months. While the anti-wrinkle effects of using Angelica gigas were so apparent, the scientists were shocked. Another study conducted by a team of scientists at the School of Life Sciences at Kingston University in the UK, which is one of the world's premier laboratories for researching aging, discovered that Angelica gigas stopped both elastase and collagenase dead in their tracks. Those are 2 enzymes that eat away at elastins and collagen respectively, and are known culprits when it comes to the formation of wrinkles and deep saggy skin. Imagine being able to turn those evil enzymes off. That is almost unheard of. The fourth compound that Dan was incredibly excited about is avian eggshell membrane collagen powder. That's because eggshell membrane collagen is a game changer. It's like a shield defending your skin from all factors that cause deep lines and saggy skin. First of all, one study showed this special collagen makes skin hold onto moisture better and stay perfectly hydrated. Secondly, another study found that middle-aged women taking this collagen saw their crow's feet fade in just 4 weeks. Having shown you all these compounds, just imagine how much your skin could improve if you put together the benefits of methylfolate, methylcobalamin, Angelica gigas root powder, and eggshell membrane collagen. It's like assembling a dream team when each player brings their own unique strengths to the table, all with the goal of restoring your skin's youthful radiance. And when these compounds join forces, they don't just add each other's effects, they multiply them. It's a synergistic effect that could take your skin health to a whole new level. And because Dan wanted to increase the power of the formula even more, he also introduced genistein, a powerful antioxidant that can stop UVB damage and is great for women with low estrogen levels, helping the skin retain collagen. In fact, a 2022 study showed how genistein drastically reduced wrinkles in women with sun-damaged skin. Dan also added alpha GPC, a super nutrient that improves skin elasticity by 18%, diindolylmethane, or DIM, to hydrate the skin more and make it even more elastic. Mucuna pruriens, a tropical legume that soothes skin inflammation and supports dopamine production. Sarsaparilla extract, which is full of skin-repairing antioxidants. And finally, biotin, a nutrient essential for methylation. Hearing about these compounds from Dan, I was thrilled. I could only begin to understand how transformative his formula could be. It was a unique solution with huge potential to be life-changing for countless women worldwide, regardless of how long these women have been battling aging signs. Despite the countless products they have tried with little or no success, we could tackle all skin issues at their very source. Dan couldn't agree more. All he wanted was to pull these wonder ingredients to test. We spent weeks getting the purest forms of each compound. We had to ensure they were of the highest quality and that they could effectively interact with the skin cells. Then we had to figure out the right way to combine them in just the right amounts. It took months to get it right. Even when my skin was begging for a solution, I knew we had to be patient. We couldn't afford any mistakes. After testing 46 different combinations, we finally discovered the perfect quantities. Even though there were moments when we both felt like giving up, when I finally held the fruit of our labor in my hand in the form of a small, easy-to-swallow capsule, I was a whirlwind of nerves and excitement. Because after trying literally every skincare product on the market, I was confident no other solution like ours had ever been created. And based on the science, this was the most advanced skin rejuvenating solution available anywhere. Of course, I was eager to test it right away. All I had to do was take 1 capsule a day with a big glass of water and wait to see the results. Now, to be honest, I didn't see a major shifting during the first couple days, but I knew this wouldn't be an overnight magic trick, and that the wrinkles, sagging skin, and accelerated aging caused by benzene, UV rays, and other chemicals wouldn't be erased instantly. So I stayed patient. I faithfully used the unique formula every day, trusting in the potency of every ingredient. And sure enough, after a couple weeks, my skin began changing. At first, it was slight. I'd catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and notice a certain glow, and my skin didn't feel as dry. And as time moved forward, the changes became more and more pronounced. My fine lines started softening. My wrinkles appeared less deep, and my skin, it just felt plumper and fresher. Even the saggy skin around my neck and my jawline seemed to tighten by the day. The tired look I'd been fighting against for years was gradually being replaced with a brighter appearance. My skin felt rejuvenated. I mean, there I was, standing in front of the mirror, witnessing the transformation I'd been dreaming of for years. And all it took was a simple, natural solution, completely devoid of harmful chemicals. A solution that didn't demand thousands of dollars on invasive procedures or cosmetic surgeries. I finally felt in control over the way I looked, ready to show my face to the world again. And soon enough, people around me started noticing the changes as well. Compliments started rolling in about how rested I looked, how glowing my skin was. I felt fantastic. And the most touching moment unfolded during another visit to my mother at the nursing home. The young nurse who had previously mistaken me for a resident approached with a warm smile and extended her hand in introduction, as if we were meeting for the first time. When I gently reminded her of our previous encounter, her cheeks flushed red with embarrassment. But what shocked me most is that she immediately asked what my secret was. That's when I knew we had to get the solution out to the world, and fast. I knew there were countless women like me struggling with rapidly aging skin. So we set out to find the best manufacturing partners who could help us produce and distribute this skin rejuvenating compound. We also reached out to people on online forums who were battling aging skin, from wrinkles to age spots and even loss of elasticity. Our goal was simple: to find volunteers willing to test out our breakthrough formula. The response was incredible. People were eager to try out our skin renewing compound, and the results when they did were nothing short of amazing. Here's what some of them shared with us.
I was at my wit's end with my skin. Nothing seemed to work, not even the most expensive creams and serums. But this formula, it's like it breathed new life into my skin. I haven't looked this good in years. Thank you.
I'm honestly blown away by the results. I had deep lines around my eyes and mouth, and now they're much less noticeable. My husband says I look years younger, and I couldn't be more thrilled.
I was feeling self-conscious about my saggy skin, especially around my neck. But your formula has changed everything. My skin feels firmer, tighter. I feel like myself again.
We couldn't have been happier with these testimonials. And now we are beyond excited to share this dermal glow breakthrough with you. We named it RevivaGlow, the ultimate formula for those who have been wrestling with wrinkles, fine lines, and saggy, weary looking skin. This remarkable formula is designed to revitalize your skin by fixing the methylation signaling in every single one of your skin cells. And from the moment you start using it, you'll notice an amazing transformation taking place. In just days, you'll see clear but gentle change in the way your skin feels and looks. Your wrinkles will fade and fine lines will appear less pronounced. Your tired, saggy skin will become firm and vibrant. The signs of aging that mar your beauty will vanish. It'll be as though your skin is going through a full glow up and renewal process. Simply take 1 capsule per day with a big glass of water, and that's all it takes to revive and rejuvenate your skin. We use only the purest compounds in this skin renewal breakthrough. Every ingredient is examined and certified for purity by independent labs that ensure the highest quality. This means this breakthrough doesn't contain toxins like benzene or harmful metals, and it's formulated with care and precision in a cutting-edge facility that complies with all the regulations set by the FDA and adheres to good manufacturing practices, GMP. This skin renewal breakthrough is also proudly made in the USA. Honestly, it's no surprise that since we've launched it, it's been difficult to keep it on our shelves. In just a few months, we've sold over 107,100 bottles, and the count grows every day. Women all over the USA whose skin has been aging, wrinkling, and sagging finally have a natural solution that actually works. And they're spreading the word to their friends and family too. But with such a high demand, it's only a matter of time before we run out. And since our premium natural compounds are sourced from around the globe, including remote regions and pristine forests, restocking will take a while. That's why it's vital that you secure your supply of your skin renewal formula as soon as possible. The last thing we want is for you to halt your regimen before your skin has been fully rejuvenated, because if you do, all that's going to happen is that the methylation signal that controls your skin's vitality will go haywire again. In fact, from what we've seen and what our customers tell us, the best results are seen when someone uses the skin renewal breakthrough for at least 180 days. This gives you the best shot at youthful, radiant skin while ensuring that your skin's vitality stays robust for years and years to come. Don't let your aging skin win. Secure your supply today and wave goodbye to this insecurity and self-consciousness of aged skin. We've done our utmost to ensure that this Dermal Glow formula is accessible to every woman who needs it. After carefully choosing the best compounds, managing production, keeping costs as low as possible, we are proud to offer you this revolutionary skin renewal breakthrough at the lowest possible price. You'll never again have to spend your hard-earned money on another jar of overpriced cream or painful, risky cosmetic procedures. And you can bid farewell to those $5,000 facelifts and $3,000 Botox treatments that most dermatologists want to push on you, even when the results aren't even close to being guaranteed. This Dermal Glow secret is only available on this website and only while supplies last. We never want to expand production of this solution on any industrial scale because we know that would compromise the quality. We will only make as much as we can closely monitor. So if you see Dermal Glow formula anywhere other than on this website, know that you are not getting the real deal. We will never sell on Amazon or eBay because we simply can't ensure proper quality control at that scale. This breakthrough can rejuvenate your skin now and maintain its youthful glow for years to come. So you can say goodbye to pricey, temporary fixes that only hide the true state of your aging skin. And instead, you can achieve a clear, radiant complexion day after day. Watch as you no longer worry about spotting wrinkles or fine lines every time you look in the mirror. And experience the confidence that comes from knowing your skin looks fresh and gets brighter every day. With this breakthrough, you'll never miss another moment feeling vibrant and stunning. So just think of how wonderful it would be to feel like your old self again and to see the admiration in the eyes of those you love. Wouldn't that make you feel more connected to friends, family, and even strangers? When you invest in this Dermal Glow secret today, you'll pay less than you would for countless dermatologist visits, painful treatments, and temporary creams. Yet unlike any of those approaches, this skin renewal formula is what I believe to be the only real chance of truly reviving your looks for good. Plus, when you consider the fact that there's only one facility in the world that meets our quality control expectations, ensuring that each capsule contains the purest and most potent form of these ingredients on the planet. Today's special low price is a bargain if you ask me, because this is not about making money. This is about all the women who agonize over their deep wrinkles, fine lines, and saggy skin, who worry that if they don't do something soon, they will look older than they feel. That's why I fought hard to bring you this solution for as little as $1.50 a day. That's right, for our most discounted package, you will spend less than $2 a day to say goodbye to tired, aged skin forever. But this special discounted package is only available today on this website while supplies last. It's the biggest discount we've ever offered, and we're only doing it because we know the difference that this will make in your life. For 6 bottles of this skin renewal secret, you'll invest only $49 per bottle. And this is the right quantity to truly and totally rejuvenate your skin, as you correct methylation signaling, combat the effects of benzene, and make sure that your skin stays youthful, radiant, and firm well into old age. What's more, if you order the 3 or 6 bottle package, you'll also get 2 bonus books worth $109 each, absolutely free. So today only, when you get your supply of this RevivaGlow formula, you'll also receive a free copy of Unlock the Secret to Perfect Hair, the complete guide to healthy, radiant locks at any age. Inside, you'll find the bizarre onion trick that stimulates hair follicle regrowth. Hint, it doesn't involve eating them, and there's no smell. The odd fingernail trick to get fuller, thicker, and more vibrant hair. And how getting your scalp drunk makes your hair grow like wildfire. This one is really crazy, as well as many other additional tips and tricks for beautiful, vibrant hair for life. The second free bonus you'll receive is the ultimate guide to perfect nails. Simple tricks for salon quality manicures. In this exclusive guide, you'll find out how to use toothpaste for whiter, cleaner nails. The 3 simple at-home hacks to achieve healthy, strong, and stunning nails at any age. Takes just minutes per day, as well as what your nails are telling you about your health and the warning signs that women should never ever ignore. Remember, both guides are yours completely free once you buy the discounted 3-pack or 6-pack. On top of that, if you choose your package right now, you'll risk absolutely nothing, because we want you to be certain that this RevivaGlow formula is right for you. We offer every single person a 60-day money-back guarantee. And that means you have a full 60 days to test drive the skin renewal breakthrough for yourself. I know you'll be thrilled with the results, but for any reason, if you're not 100% satisfied with your order, simply contact our friendly support staff and send back all the bottles, even if they're empty, and they'll issue a refund. You know what? If you buy our 6-bottle package and your skin is transformed sooner, feel free to send us back the bottles you haven't used, and you'll get your money back for every single one of them. Even though if I were you, I would save them for my friends and family. That is how confident we are that this solution can do wonders. Put it simply, if for any reason you are not thrilled with our solution, you pay nothing. And if your skin is rejuvenated quickly and you still have some bottles left, we will give you back the money for them. And that's just how I believe business should be done. Either you love our product or you don't pay a dime. What could be simpler than that? And because you're covered by our 60-day money-back guarantee, why not take advantage of our 6-month highly discounted package? It really is the smartest option. I mean, you're protected either way. If you love the RevivaGlow formula, you're locked into our lowest rate for just $49 per bottle, saving more than anybody else. And if this skin renewal formula doesn't work for you, then you simply ask for a refund and lose nothing. No matter what happens, you truly only have everything to gain and nothing to lose. But both the special multi-bottle discount and the free shipping are limited. When we run out of this RevivaGlow and skin renewal formula, it could take months to match a new batch. So choose the 6-bottle package or any other package below in this video right now to secure your order. This is truly one of the smartest and most important investments you'll ever make to restore and rejuvenate your skin for years to come. So given everything you've just been told, I'm sure you must be really excited to try this formula for yourself. All you have to do is claim your discount is to simply click the button below now to order the 6-month supply or whichever amount makes the most sense for you. After you've selected your package, you'll be taken to our secure order page where you can fill out your shipping and payment information. We use the same professional grade 256-bit encryption technology as places like Amazon, eBay, and Walmart. So you know your information is safe with us. Once you hit enter, you'll land on our confirmation page, which will carefully explain exactly what you can expect with your order. Now, I must warn you, sometimes we experience temporary out of stocks. Obviously, we do our best to avoid this, but that's just the simple reality of trying to get a product like this out to so many women placing big orders all at once. You don't have to worry though, because as long as you're watching this video right now and don't see any out of stock icons popping up anywhere, then we still have bottles of this RevivaGlow Breakthrough left in stock. But I really wanted to make this note for you because I can't say for sure when we might run out of stock. And I don't ever want you to be in that unfortunate situation where you fall in love with the skin renewal formula only to come back to this page 1 month later to find out that it's completely sold out. So that's just one last reason why our 6-month option is our most popular. Because not only will you get the full benefit of this RevivaGlow Breakthrough, but you will also have plenty of time to place a follow-up order if you choose to. So just go ahead and order the 6-month supply, or whatever makes the most sense for you. Now we're at the point where it's time to make a decision. You've already seen all the science behind the RevivaGlow and skin renewal secret, and heard the remarkable stories of women like you who have truly transformed their lives in just seconds a day. I stand fully behind this product, and I've done everything I can to make ordering today one of the easiest, most logical decisions you've ever made. No matter which size order you place, you are 100% protected by our 60-day money-back guarantee. Ultimately though, it's up to you to make a decision. If for any reason you still feel a little on the fence, then I have to ask you, please don't let fear or doubt hold you back, because you're 100% safe and protected. And when you really think about it, what's the alternative? I can only imagine all the failed solutions you've tried in the past that left you feeling frustrated, anxious, and hopeless. I know, because I'm sure I've tried every single one of them myself. But now you have something completely different right in front of you. You could leave this page right now after hearing everything I've shared. But what will change? You'll just end up back on the hamster wheel of disappointments. Another multi-$100 order of creams and serums. The sadness of looking in the mirror and seeing more wrinkles and lines. Feeling disheartened as your skin looks more tired and saggy. You and I both know that's no way to live. This is why I'm now reaching out my hand to offer you a way out. You don't even have to say yes. All you have to do is say maybe. You could be just moments away from feeling like you've got a new lease on life. All of that and more could be just on the other side of this page. And while whatever you decide is entirely up to you, I truly do hope you make the right choice and restore your skin's glow and firmness. All you have to do to get started is just choose your package from below right now, and I'll see you on the other side to help you continue your journey. Regardless of your choice, I want to thank you personally for taking the time to watch this presentation. Still there? I know we've covered a lot, so let me answer some of the more common questions we receive. How does this RevivaGlow formula work? As we age, our methylation signaling gets disrupted, which means our skin produces less collagen and elastin, the building blocks of youthful appearance. In turn, this leads to wrinkles and saggy skin. This skin rejuvenator is packaged with special compounds that nourish and rebuild your skin by enhancing methylation signaling, making your skin firm and elastic once again. Who should use this RevivaGlow Breakthrough? Anyone concerned about their health and appearance of their skin can benefit from this one-of-a-kind skin renewal solution. Whether you're already seeing signs of aging or want to prevent them, this unique approach can help. What if it doesn't work for me? All orders come with a 100% money-back guarantee. You'll have a full 60 days to decide if it's right for you. If you're not thrilled with the results, just contact our customer service team for a full refund. How long will this Dermal Glow solution be available? Well, given the demand for the effective skincare solutions, the challenges of sourcing high-quality ingredients, we can't guarantee how long we'll be able to keep our formula in stock. That's why we recommend ordering your supply today, especially since it comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. I'm ready to try it. What do I do now? Just click one of the buttons below and choose your package. Don't worry, there's no automatic billing, just a one-time secure order. After you make your choice and fill in your details on your secure checkout page, you're just a few business days away from receiving your package and starting your journey towards a radiant skin. Remember, there's no risk to you, thanks to our 60-day money-back guarantee. Thank you for sticking with me until the end. I can't wait for you to experience the benefits of this breakthrough formula for yourself.